Hello, everybody. Welcome to Old Gray Bricks Messy Monday. Hello. This is our only broadcast of the week because we in America properly celebrate Thanksgiving this week. Unlike Canadians who celebrate it before Thanksgiving. I mean, is that when your crops come in? Before Halloween.
You just said that we celebrate Thanksgiving before Thanksgiving.
I know it's a long day.
Yeah,
You celebrate in October before.
Do you want me to show you my front yard again? We got snow on the ground, so you know.
It's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. That's probably best not to go down there. And that's kind of my segue because I wanted to talk about. I was sitting through our intro, and I bet if we changed the theme music to like Tom Baker era Doctor Who music, it would fit. And today, Meredith had shot me a link. It was someone had done one of those take and do a like opening credit sequence for a TV show current that's in like a 70s, 80s. And it was Andor in like 1970s Doctor Who type A-team scenario. And I was like, that works because it's Star Wars and it's forever in 70s era technology and it just fit. So... yeah, and so does our intro, I think.
There it is. See, there's where
before the chat started, I said there was 14 episodes in season 3 of Lego Masters. That was actually the Australian season 4. I entered it in Runk. The best I could find is 10 episodes, which is Thursday's show, Wednesday, Thursday. So that's obviously not accurate.
Obviously not accurate.
Yeah, I got a feeling they will do the next week and do the finale maybe because I doubt they would do the finale on Thanksgiving because I'm not going to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, they didn't hype it as the Thanksgiving.
No, there'd be like 5 teams there.
Yeah, and they hyped. So Thursday is Marvel, and Wednesday is
the castle with the big ball, and then
it's just everything smashing. I think is what it is. I don't know if it's all castles or what, but it's smashing it. Adam,
hey Adam, jump in here, man. You got an invite. So there'll be 2 episodes. So for those of you who are watching, we will review those 2 episodes probably Messy Monday a week from today. So allow us all to catch up and get our nap from the tryptophan and our turkey, except for the Canadian who are going to be winning and everything. Yes, battery powered brick is correct and brings this up. We have 499 subscribers. All right. So I need one more. I don't know if I can dig that name out and everything, but if somebody subscribes in the show today, I will send them something. I'll send them a Fleebnork. I got a Fleebnork. Send them a Fleebnork. How about that?
Shoot, I might just create a fake account for that. log in.
You need to send me a Fleebnork. I'm running out of them.
Hey, look, you take care of your own Fleebnorks, man.
We need a Fleebnork right here.
We need to petition to one of our designers to have trans neon green scorpions put back in another set.
That's right. Knockers. As appeared in the Lego
knockers. That's right, Paul. Small Paul.
Yeah, that's what we need Rye for.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. So anyway, and they're on the road to Ohio for Thanksgiving. I wonder if they're seeing any snow. Cleveland got some snow.
Buffalo got 74 inches of snow.
No, thank you. There was a spot in New York that got 81 inches.
Okay, well, I heard Buffalo, so I told you that one. Be happy I said it in inches. As he adjusts his glasses with the other finger.
I can't imagine that snow being up to the basement, the top of my basement door would happen. But I mean,
that is above your head.
That is part of the reason that Victoria and I moved back to Georgia after we moved back to Illinois after we were already in Georgia, was because, I had forgotten how much snow we really got, and I was done. I was back. Of course, I won't be surprised if we get snow here again this year.
See if Mr. Sandlin recognizes this.
Only if your camera focused on the finger instead of you.
That's the evil Grand Admiral.
That is the first evil Grand Admiral. That's right. Hey, there's Stever popping in here. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about the rumor of what series 24 is. It series 24 figures are going to be.
Yes.
Yep.
Series 24. And technically we can talk about this because there's no pictures.
No pictures. Although Jake showed me, he thought he had a picture of what the orc in that set looks like, or that thing, and it looks really fun. I mean, he's got like a jaw piece that makes him have a big bottom lip kind of thing, and it looks really cool.
Kind of a la the Space Police 2 helmet type scenario thing feel to it. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. But
So
and then there is a space something or in there that's like silver green and
Space Warrior. Let me go through the list, shall we?
Okay, well, if you've got the list ahead of you, you have done show prep, obviously. Go right.
This extra little glow that you see is my other monitor, and I have pulled up the list that I got from Promo Bricks on Instagram. Series.
I just thought you were pregnant with that glow going on.
I do have a nice warm glow. Which, by the way, yeah, I will always laugh with the fact that even though the Indians refer to me as Dana, the Starbucks employees refer to me as Donna. So just go with that.
Well, that's okay. I had a friend in high school and in college who did not call it Lieutenant Commander Data. He called it Data. I'm like, it is Data. They say it on the freaking show. Data. I'm like,
hey, there were even episodes where they addressed that, where Dr. Pulaski calls him Data, and he says, you know, he asks her to say Data, and she's like, well, why? And he says, one is my name, the other is not.
Which is an excellent response. But so the rumored lineup is
I thought you were going to show
Potter, not a Harry Potter, but a Potter who works with clay with a Potter's wheel, cup, and bowl.
Well, wait, is he going to have like a ghost? What's his
Well,
face?
that'll be the definite mock that someone will make. I'm sure.
Yep.
Patrick Swayze's back, and he's in Lego form.
Now, this one I'm surprised we haven't seen before. It's a newspaper boy with a bag, newspaper and slingshot. Newspaper and slingshot are. I'm wondering if that's that new newspaper we saw that'll actually have a real story on it or something like that. I think.
No, I don't know.
Man in a brown T-Rex costume. Evidently, the Dino bricks from Crazy Arms must have done really, really well because now Lego's like, oh, I guess we need to make a dinosaur.
Yeah.
The orc with cape, sword, and shield with updated fantasy era orc logo.
That'll be cool.
So that'll be neat. Army builder right there. Carrot costume guy with farmer's market sign and orange hair.
I guess you now make the flaming carrot character for your layout.
Absolutely. Zookeeper with koala. I'm wondering if that koala is going to be a new koala, or if
there isn't a koala in existence unless it's Duplo.
I think. Well, no, I think there is a Friends koala.
Oh, okay. But yeah, they usually do new molds for minifigs.
Right. So I'm assuming that will be a new mold. Space Warrior in green, white, and pink.
There we go. So we have one army builder fig right there.
Yes. So now I'm curious the fact that it's green, white, and pink. So I'm wondering if it's a female Space Warrior, not to be gender biased by those colors, but I'm just throwing that out there. It could be.
Wait. I wonder if it's, it'd be cool if it's like some sort of 80s theme looking, cheesy Space Warrior would be hilarious.
That would be kind of cool. With like a, not to say Golden LeMay Elvis, but Golden LeMay Luke Skywalker with kind of the cheesy 70s outfit he wore in that episode or something like that.
And the way the rest of these are written, it would say female if it was a female because all
you're right. So it will not be. So it will not be.
According to Battery Powered Bricks, we now have 500 subscribers. Woo! If I can figure out who it is, then we'll see if we can figure out if we can get you a prize. But thank you very much.
You figure that out. Megaforce Lane. Okay.
LeMay. That's right. Hey Nick.
LeMay. Then after the Space Warrior, there's a female, and this is to Jeff's point, a female Black Falcon archer with red hair, cape, bow, and black Falcon. I guess it's going to come with a Black Falcon.
So, yeah. Oh, that'd be cool if she actually came with a bird. But I'm wondering what torso is going to be. Is it going to be the one that was exclusive in the stores for all this time?
I'm going to bet you it's a different torso.
Yeah, which is going to
the Black Falcon logo on, which means that one will be another sought after.
Well, they'll probably might be a little more curvy too, right?
This is funny. I just got to show this.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
No.
Brom, I'll give you a no prize. I'll give you a no prize. So
If it was really you, number one, why haven't you subscribed to me before? And number two, I'll bring you something.
Yeah. So then after the Black Falcon is the classic spaceman in brown.
Brown.
I'm assuming that's reddish brown.
Yeah.
What if it's dark brown?
With a meter. What that meter is, I'm not quite sure.
If it's dark brown, it would look like this.
Yeah. And
those are bad stickers.
but wait.
No.
And this is the best part about this. And a baby spaceman in blue.
A baby Benny.
And all that does is scream to me Simon Liu Adventures in Space Baby. So that's going to be kind of fun to see, and we're going to get to that. Exactly. Then we get a female referee with a football and a yellow and red card. Now, I wonder if that football is a soccer ball.
Red card, yellow card means
Soccer,
I'm thinking
right?
it's a football soccer ball. So yes. Then we get a French lady with a wide skirt, powdered face wig, and small white dog. That screams like the character from Interview with a Vampire with the two little dogs, and Louis eats the dogs while Lestat. Anyway,
I was thinking like 1800s, Marie Antoinette.
I knew what you were talking about.
And then the last one is Girl on a Wooden Rocking Horse.
All right.
That one's anticlimactic, I have to say.
Yeah. So a little anticlimactic there. But so yeah, we got what so between the Orc, the Space Warrior, the Black Falcon, and the Brown Space Dude, we've got 4 different army builders in this series. So that's actually pretty impressive.
I wonder if they've learned their lesson about the army, like the Muppets. Everybody got all the Muppets, and you got one. Although they were popular and they sold a lot.
Right.
Now this last one with Christmas and stuff in it, the horse, the little soldier horse lady, whatever, the knight.
Yeah,
that was an army builder, I'm sure, but no one else. I mean, maybe you want a bunch.
That's not an army builder. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, not every series has had an army builder, but usually when they have, it's usually been maybe 1 or 2 max. Like even the Nutcrackers could be considered army builders. The reindeer costume could have been considered army builders because if you wanted 8 or 9, Carrot Man Army would be free. Actually, I know that there are costume army builders out there who would totally build an army of carrots. So that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, and I can just imagine what's going to happen with the maid costume in Mox across, Well,
it says French lady with wide skirt, powdered face. I'm thinking more of an aristocrat, not a French maid. While I would have preferred a French maid minifigure, and that's all I'm going to say about it. But I don't think that's what we're getting. Did
anyone see and I'm not going to describe it in more detail than I have to, the Citizen Brick figure that's coming out that is a guy passed out on the couch? Mark saw it.
Nope.
Those guys
he has something quite inappropriate multiple times drawn on him.
Drawings on him. Many
drawings.
Many rocket ships drawn on him.
Yeah. In my fraternity, it was in our bylaws that if you fell asleep in a common room, you were fair game. And a guy from another chapter came down and and passed out on one of our couches and woke up. Not quite as bad as that Citizen Brick figure, but pretty darn close.
Hey, we're at 501. No, we're still at 500. Sorry.
Oh. Well, that's because Brown probably unsubscribed, and then he'll.
I used to find my subscribers' names. I'm trying to look for that to see if I can figure out who that is. Y'all keep talking. I'm looking.
Hey, Chris, what does a doorbell sound like?
What?
Oh, dong! What happened to my automobile?
What is your name? Long. What is your?
I'm all about.
It doesn't count when you get people to say it, though.
You got talking about trains, planes, and automobiles earlier, so I'm in my 80s, 90s movie reference mode. So,
Dragon of the Week.
Speaking of army building, I ordered another 8 of the purple classic space character because of that new helmet coming out.
Of course, we won't actually see those and pick up on bricks and pieces until like April or something.
Yeah, but by the time that comes out, those figures are going to be twice the price, probably.
Yeah.
So
Well, I made the mistake. I mean, I've got a bunch of them, and then just as some auction padding, since I had a few, I sold a couple on Whatnot, and now I'm like, oh crap! I wish I'd have kept on them now because I could have made my Space Guys. But
you could still get them for under like $6 or $7 US on Bricklink. So
yeah,
that's what I did. I mean,
All right. Well, Small Paul has a Dragon of the Week, so
let's see it.
if we're needing content,
And a new one.
Needing content, we definitely
get the big one first. All right. So
Mini first.
Walmart had a few things marked down. And what? No, buddy, just wait a second. So I ordered the combo pack that they had. That was the Ninjago Overlord Dragon with a couple of the Spinjitzu figures.
Oopa.
So I took the Overlord Dragon and
he upgraded.
I upgraded the Overlord Dragon that Paul already had.
And made a baby one.
And so here is the
Upgraded.
upgraded,
Now an improved claws.
even bigger Overlord Dragon. This is the upgraded guy.
I like it.
He's got bigger
And
wings.
instead of 2 heads, we made a baby.
Hello, Mayo. Oh, baby.
Yeah, the leftover parts. Paul's more excited about the little one that I made with the leftover pieces. That
Cool.
Right. So anyway,
Anyway, back to the big one.
I gave him front legs. I even gave him grabby claws.
New
so
and
he can-
improved grabby claws.
He's got grabby claws. So yeah, it was fun. It was a fun project to upgrade the thing.
It's awesome.
Also, you can move these to make it look a katana wings.
Katana wings, yeah.
Yeah, so that you can so that the dragon can slice everything up or something.
Because it's Ninjago, and everybody knows Ninjago is all about katana wings.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
In Lego, Ninjago has katana wings. Almost every single thing.
Here's the baby one that I made with the leftover pieces. I made like a little.
Oh, nice.
Almost all the Ninjago dragons have baby wings, and that is a word.
Okay. So the fun news for me is that my other 3D printed wall mount came in. So I have my fleet. I have the fleet up there on the wall. There it is.
That's beautiful.
Fleet of feet.
Space.
So Mark, you should take the original 928 and mount it like 10 feet further back because it's having some engine problems.
Little repair crew floating around it.
There's kind of a TV over on that end of the room, but you know.
Hey, would y'all like to hear an interesting? I'm trying to find stuff about the channel, but here is some statistics for you. Our audience, age and gender, 100% male.
Which we know that's not correct because we've seen plenty of people in here who are not.
Yeah. Well, and I'm just looking. I don't know how they do all this, but also 100% male, and then the age range. Are you ready? 100% 45 to 55. I don't know how they stick that, but that's it right there. So, and most of our views are during the show. I'm just looking at. I used to give me a subscriber list and their things. I don't think it does anymore. So
I think you have to be public in some way or form in order to be shown as be subscribing to you.
So probably the only people who are public are the male 45 50.
That's true. The females don't want to be seen around, and I get it. Anyway. So, but I will look on that. I'll try to figure out who our 500th subscriber is, and see if we can reward them for that. Or Mayo says he's 21, so that's right. Raffle. I'm gonna do it. We play with Lego Elements. Thank you very much. If you're going to be, that kind of.
No, I just saw some pedantry happening in the chat, so I wanted to be even more pedantic because the plural of Lego is not Lego. Lego is a brand name, and we play with Lego bricks and Lego toys.
And we're not just pedantic. We like to get into the minutia of it all. So
go ahead. Everybody's got them. Push them up. There we go. Very good, dear. All right, get in. Come on, Jeff. Push them up.
Susan Williams said.
What did I do wrong? I was not.
You didn't push your glasses up.
You didn't push your glasses up when we were getting into the
Look,
minutia.
I saved the screenshot. Look. Lego bricks or toys directly from Susan Williams. There it is. Susan Williams.
Even though she's not
Lego
real.
Don't say it.
Toys is the correct nomenclature.
I think we need to go find a Susan Williams and have her apply for Lego customer service just to fulfill Chris's
That would be excellent.
long lost fantasy of there not being a real Susan Williams.
I'm going to Google search Lego to Susan Williams and go to images, and the first female that appears there is who Susan Williams is. That's my logic.
There you go.
It is Leggy. Leggy is actually that's
Leggy.
I mean, I think I was in my 20s or 30s when the internet was fairly fresh and available when the news that Susan Williams was not real, and it hurt. It hurt a lot. It hurt worse than Tooth Fairy finding out. You know what I'm saying? It was bad.
It was worse than when you found out there wasn't a Santa Claus.
What?
Sorry, what? Anyway, let me talk about what I'm doing this week.
Oh wait, by the way, this is a quick tip, and I hope my kid's not listening because he just got one for Christmas. The Spider-Man layer, which is about an $80 set. It comes with some rare Spider-Man suits. Is a now Black Friday deal on Walmart for $40.
Shut up!
Nope, I just ordered one.
I got that. I bought that specifically to get the 90th anniversary castle mini build thing. That was what I could justify to get. So now I'm going to have to buy another one just to get it on clearance and open it up. So
yes.
I haven't opened it up yet. So
well, he wants the Electro Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole reason to get the set is for that one figure. So yeah. All right. So if you guys didn't, oh wow, what did I just do? I don't know what I just did.
You're fine.
Am I fine? All right. Can I hit shift one? Will it take? No, I don't want you.
Just hover over your own picture and hit the screen in the corner.
I removed myself from the stream. I added myself to the stream. I'm having technical difficulties because I work in computers on a day-to-day basis.
Buttons aren't toys.
Buttons are not toys. So, if you do or don't, shenanigans, we're calling it.
I finally found the gift, by the way.
So I don't know. We've been talking Lego Masters for I don't know how long. So at some point in time, I did finish. Not that Lego Master. Anyway, I did finish the glow in the dark habitat, and he glows, and he's gotten like some 500 likes on my little reel for him on Instagram. I also finished the sand red mini habitat with 3 flexed sand red battle droids.
Big flex.
Big flex. Actually, I think probably these 2 habitats alone are almost equal in price to the rest of the habitats in my display. Not exactly, but pretty close.
The 3 1x2 plates on the back of those.
And there are probably a good 12 1x2 plates in here to make everything work the way it's supposed to be. So don't do that math. I sleep better not knowing. So there's that. I did build this little box, and I took with me to the lug meeting this weekend. I did this for Lego's. What is it? Oh shoot! It's hashtag.
Build to share or
build to give.
Build to give.
I think.
Yeah, build to give. That's right.
Build to give. Yes, for build to give. So I had seen a couple other people had done some little boxes, and so I decided to make a little box with some dots and a little lid and a little bow. So that was my fun thing I did this weekend. And then I did some shopping.
Oh.
Got the Sanctorum, and it's a dented box.
Did you get it on sale?
So I knew it was going to be double points, which is another reason to get that. I knew that I wanted to spend $250 so that I could get both the Lego House GWP and the Elves GWP.
You bought 2.
No, I did not buy 2.
Okay.
I did not buy 2. However, I know that there's going to be another GWP probably on Cyber Monday, which is a Santa's workshop that will connect to this. At least that's what the rumor mill is.
Yes, it is.
But so I walked in and I walked over to the assistant manager and I said, "So I need some advice." He's like, "I don't know if you want my advice, but if it itches, go see a doctor." But I said, "No, I need some purchasing advice." And I said, "I'm thinking about either getting the Cad Bane ship that's ridiculously overpriced or the Sanctorum, since they're both so I can get up to my GWP." And he's like, "I happen to have a damaged box Sanctum in the back, which means I can give you additional VIP points." And I'm like, sold. And I assumed that they were going to give me I think he rattled off some number and I really wasn't paying attention. And I assumed it was going to be like the equivalency of like $25 in VIP points. And I thought I heard him say that it's double VIP points. So the VIP points that I'm going to give you, I'm going to double. I think that's what he said. So when I looked at my receipt, it just said a SKU number was 0. So I had to check my VIP account. When I logged into my VIP account this morning and looked it up and did the math and went through the whole bit, it was $50 worth of VIP points that they tacked on top of the double VIP points for the set. So that was a win. And then at Lego actually commented on my box. So I've had a win-win Lego day. No, yeah, Nick. Yeah. Well, there was no cough involved with the itch, so I went all about it.
But the fact that Lego commented on your box, along with that other piece of news, really worries me.
Exactly. It's again, Donna.
Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. And then while I was there, I did pick up a couple more elves and another 7 of the ugly Christmas sweaters, because those ugly Christmas sweaters are only available on the BAM, and the odds are when they're gone, they're gone. So this was probably potential gifts or waiting for them to go up in value, and somebody saying, "I need those ugly Christmas sweaters. Send me money." So I'm also working on something. I shared this on my stream on Friday, and then I finished a little bit of it because I got some parts in. So if I wonder if I show this correctly, if it'll make it look like it's finished, even though it's not. Let me see if I do this correctly.
What is?
Oh, it's a kitty.
Except for he's just a disembodied head and a tail at the moment.
You're sculpting.
But this is the brick sculpt I'm working on. I had enough bricks and parts to do the tail. Because Studio will crash on my computer if I try to work on this entire model all at one time.
That's a really great squirrel, Dana.
It's a nice squirrel, isn't it? Actually, squirrel was it. That's another thing that I really kind of want to do. I want to do a squirrel and I also want to do a raccoon, but there's no actual official regular minifigure raccoon. There's only one for friends. And as we discussed earlier, I need a minifigure raccoon versus a squirrel friends raccoon. But so FYI, so I'm kind of cheating while learning at this at the same time, because I use some software to take the actual Lego Studio 3D model of the cat into Blender, convert it into bricks, and then export it back into Studio. And then I got to break it all down and do it by layer and fix it, because the software isn't designed to be realistic. So that'll have like a two plates just floating in the middle of the air with nothing to support them. So I got to go back in there and fix them and do all sorts of stuff, which ironically is what the Bricker Builds guys software that's proprietary that does it in no time flat. I do have the body digitally built. I've got like 6 more layers to flesh out to make sure that there aren't any weird floating bricks hanging in the way. And then I've got probably 1 more Bricklink ordered because I realized I'm running low on 1x2 bricks and 1x4 plates, which I will probably need to be able to finish that out. So I'm thinking early December I'll have this version of the cat done, and then I will move on to the different colors once I've got the base down. So then I can just start changing colors, ordering parts. And my wife said, "So you're doing one of all of our cats, right?" That's yeah. So did I mention she's an enabler?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. So that's that. I got that going for me.
Brom wants to know: have you seen L Sculpt?
Have you seen L Sculpt? Ooh. But no construction details, though. Well, I mean, I had to take it into studio anyway and build the instructions anyway. So that could be worth something to look on. I don't know. Take a look.
Before I show this, Life on Mars came out when Star Wars came out in '99, and that's what got me back in the hobby. And I had some disposable income because I just started a good job, and I bought a lot of Life on Mars. And Dana, I probably could have supplied you with most of that.
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
look at that.
man, that's a mint right there.
Yeah, not flexing, but you know.
Oh
No,
yeah,
that's flexing. That's go ahead and flex that, man.
Total flexing.
But I tried to get as much of this as I could when it came out because it was a new color too, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I mean, I had to go to Germany to get all the pieces I needed because everybody in the States would have like 1 piece, 2 piece, and I'm like, it was going to kill me in the shipping. So I just said, screw it. I'll just go to Germany and order it all at once. However, I probably could have just floated that money to you instead.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say you mentioned Germany, and I had placed a Burkina order for parts for my Space Hainer that I'm working on and my other project that I'm working on. And it arrived in Canada November 11th and sat there at the airport in Toronto, which is like 2 hours away from me. It's been sitting there in limbo until today, and it's finally said, "Hey, it's going to ship, or it'll be here tomorrow." Finally.
Well, it's interesting you say that because my order from Germany that I did order, it shipped on the 28th of October, and arrived at DHL on the 3rd or 4th of November. Yeah. And didn't leave the DHL office in Germany for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so there's something going on there, right?
Yeah, there's something really going on. Wacky.
And I have to say, we got this tray at Brickworld.
Yeah.
And it's been sitting around for the longest time, and I was sorting minifig parts this week, and I finally finished. Because I had like the bin full of minifig parts that you just don't want to sort. Yep. And this tray is very handy, I have to say, for just putting them in there and quickly sorting them out before I put them into my containers. So. I forget what the actual store is for this one.
I forget too, but I bought one, or I got the free one, and then I bought another one, and then Campbell gave me his, so I actually have 3.
And it's made in Canada.
It's made in Canada.
Of course it is.
But yeah, you can take me off a full screen now.
We're letting you flex. But by the way, Jeff, I don't know. Let me see if I can pull it up here. One of your shows on one of your shows on the whatever the post is on where it previews and everything. Those are always fun. Dadgummit, where is it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, wait for it.
Yeah, wait for it. I gotta find it. Hang on.
Maybe I should just go to my text messages and I can pull it up and share it.
Yeah. I'm looking in my gallery. I should do it that way. But sometimes they view the video preview and it's quite funny.
Like when you're hovering over it and. Okay.
But yours was rather entertaining.
Now I'm worried.
Here, I'll share.
There it is. There, I got it.
No one sent it to me. Nice, guys. Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
that was. I usually do a silly face at the very beginning, anyhow. But yeah, it obviously took like one of the very first clips because that's really recent. That was my last episode, as you can see.
Yeah. I mean, you're super beady-eyed. It's super funny.
Yeah. That is awesome. Okay. Here I'm worried it was something worse. I don't know what could be worse, but anything, I guess, could be worse.
Yeah, it could be.
Somebody could flash up your floppy rover continuously for 2 years.
Come on. I don't have that ready. I think our flex task.
I'm surprised you don't have that as a hotkey.
I don't play hotkey, but anyway.
There we go.
There it is.
Didn't take you long, did it?
Our Flextastic. I can't find the GIF for Flextastic. I can't. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I was going to play that for
Sand Red.
Yeah. Super Flextastic right there.
Yeah.
Did you end up loading the one of Dom? Dom and.
Oh no, I didn't put that picture up. Or do I?
Hang on, that ready before next Monday.
Which
one? I can upload it. I think. No, I can't. I'd have to enter studio. Yes, I can.
Picture of Ethan and Dom as Dom was starting to break down a little bit, or
Dom and Tears.
Yeah, Dom and Tears.
Yeah, Dom and Tears. Ethan kind of going, "Are y'all filming this?"
Ethan, like, dude, bro, really?
Well, I think it was almost. I mean, I trust me. Talking to Dom, he felt the weight of them leaving. Oh, yeah. I mean, he really did. And so in that moment, I think he was really kind of whatever. And Ethan's like, "Wait, are you doing a bit or what? What's going on?" kind of thing. So
I personally feel that it was probably genuine, and like you said, he was feeling the weight. And having talked to the Ericksons and just how it can get on the show, I'm probably sure he reached that point in time where it was just like, yeah,
I'm done. Well, I mean, they're sitting on 90,000 bricks, so they can't be super unhappy, right? So
right. I mean, even at 10 cents a brick, that's a lot of freaking brick. I mean, it may not be $100,000, but it's a good chunk of change. So
well. The VIP thing I mentioned today in our Canadian Brick Builders or Facebook chat. Right now you can go on the VIP reward program every day and submit a registration, I guess, to enter into the million VIP points. And I started looking at how much it was because someone said, "Well, how much money is that?" And that's like $100,000.
Yeah,
I don't know if it works out the same in American. It might be more or less. I don't know, but Canadian, it's $100,000. In Lego. Like,
yeah,
imagine just not having to worry about buying Lego for the next 10 years. Because it's like, I guess
I'm probably sure that would last me about a year, two tops.
That's the scary part is.
Captain Xavier, welcome to the program, sir. How are you?
Oh, good. I was having a nap, and now I'm awake.
That sounds good.
We are proud sponsors of the mid-afternoon or early evening nap. So good job.
And I'm on the West Coast, so it's a little bit earlier for me. So
no, you were in prime nap time. Now, granted, we normally reserve that for Saturdays and Sundays, or for those of us who work from home, it could be any day of the week. So yes, no, we approve. We approve.
Preferably sitting in front of your desk during work hours. That's the best time.
Well, technically, it was kind of during work hours, I suppose. No, not in front of my desk. I was on my couch.
I have a futon in my office just for napping. So
excellent.
Nice.
I had brick arrive today, and I finally finished upgrading my castle.
Ooh.
So all of the.
Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news?
What news?
There, in the new series of CMF coming out, there will be a female Black Falcon archer.
Huh?
Yes, this was just hot breaking news that leaked this afternoon. So this is hot stuff.
Possibly with a falcon.
And supposedly with a falcon. Yes. Now,
say that all again because now I'm confused.
Okay, so the new collectible minifigure series that will come out most likely January 1st, because that's usually when they do that. One of the figures is a female Black Falcon archer.
I see.
And she even comes with a Black Falcon.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Now, the question we were asking is that what kind of torso will she have? My assumption is that because she's female, I wonder if it's going to be a female contoured Black Falcon torso. So
wouldn't surprise me. They've done female Black Falcons in some of the recent sets, and it was just a female face with lips, because men don't have lips apparently.
But I'm wondering if it would be maybe similar to this Falcon or this Black Falcon torso with the red logo on the back.
I think I'm just going to need to have this. This Jeff is just here today, so.
Well, I've been getting the parts for these guys. I just ordered their helmets today or yesterday. So
have you not, Chris? Do you not remember who Jeff is?
No, I know exactly who Jeff is.
I got a drawer full of them.
See,
I had to order. I bought half of these at like $3+ a torso because I couldn't get to the store. And then I went to the store and they had finally brought them back in, and I managed to get another like 15, thankfully. So
yeah, I think I went to 2 different Lego stores and made off with 50 of them in a day.
Yeah, I'm 2 hours away from a store, so
if you're diligent,
yeah, so am I, which is why it was an unusual score for me. Actually, yeah, it's 2 hours from the one that I was at, but the very nice lady at the store was kind enough to go into the back and bring out a tray full of the helmets because there weren't enough helmets.
Oh, cool.
It always pays to be kind to your Lego store employees.
Oh, it's good to be a regular.
It is, and be nice and not be a dork.
I buy things.
Yeah.
It also helps.
Buying things helps for sure.
It also helps you could be at one in 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, that would be nice.
15 minutes, unless it's a Sunday or Saturday morning and there's no traffic. But yes, then 10 minutes.
What else have I been up to? Army building. I've been working on my armies. Continued to work on that. Got my Black Knights all sorted out, and my who else did I get sorted out? Lion Knights. Turned out I had a lot more Lion Knight of the old Lion Knight barding than I was expecting, so that was cool. I got to make a lot of cavalry. My Black Falcons, got them sorted out. Went through and muddled with helmets and whatnot. And now I need to continue working on terrain because I'm still working on raising the entire terrain of my castle setup by 4 bricks.
To add the basements.
Yep, adding basements.
There's no basement in the Alamo.
I've got lots of 2x4 bricks now to build basements with. Because they were all removed from the castle. So, yeah.
Sisters here.
See, there's a female, so our statistics are incorrect.
Totally incorrect.
Yes.
Let's check the current subscriber list here. We have exactly 500 subscribers. So if we don't kick anybody off, we make it. So the night is young.
The night is young. You never know what's going to happen.
It is. Oh, yeah, Yvonne may not be a subscriber after all.
I'm pretty sure she is.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. There's one other thing. Not that it really matters, but for people who are polybag centric, there is a new polybag that showed up at Walmart today. We haven't seen the holiday. Everything's been like late for holiday stuff, but yeah, there's this little train polybag that I believe is pretty new. It just showed up.
It's like that last train polybag. Those were in my Target for like 7 years.
Right. I'm sure that these will be there for till Easter, but they're there now. So
guess I'm making a Walmart trip tomorrow.
What I need to go through this because I'm thinking that this green one or this 2x2 green round tile with a stud on top is not common.
Green round?
Yeah, the 2x2
round green with a stud?
With stud.
Oh. I have without stud.
Yeah. Well, they just came out without stud, so I would be surprised if this might be a new piece in this color.
Yeah, I got a bunch of the ones without stud or the round with.
I don't have any either. So.
Yeah. And actually, I'm impressed that you have any of them without, unless you got them from something like, because the 2x2 rounds in regular green. Actually, and the question is this regular?
Well, no, it's got a hole in it. I got the one with the donut.
Yeah, I had that one too.
This is the one with the stud on top.
Yeah, this is the one. I got the one that's the receiver for that, but I don't have the stud.
Oh, and
I'm clicking it, people. Jeez.
And this is bright green as well.
But I do have one of the very unusual and hard to find regular greens with tile there. So
yep, That first came in the Minions buildable figure set. Believe it or not.
Was it? I thought it was only in.
Trust me. If you're going to question me about weird, rare color pieces, I'm going to tell you.
Dana, did you say green as in like the original green or bright green?
Bright green. That's why I clarified.
It's in 10 sets in bright green.
Oh, okay, so it's not new. It's not exclusive.
Yes, if we want to question you, it's in 10 sets.
Hey, I said this when I didn't know.
Yeah, but the reason why none of us have it is because they're all Super Mario sets.
See?
I'm pretty sure most of us don't collect them. Oh, and Sonic has it too. Sorry, I missed that one.
Well, there you go. Sonic and Mario, those are two. And actually, it's 9 sets. But
the Koi Fish has it too.
Kanto has it. Yeah,
how I fixed it. I don't have that part.
Disney sets and Kanto. Yeah. Oh, but it only came out in 2021, and then the majority of the sets in 2022. So. Oh,
and actually, the vegetable truck. They're in there.
Yes, there were 4 of them that came in that one. So
yeah, 4 of them. Okay, I'll shut up.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But still, it's a pretty newer part. It is a newer part. So
yeah.
Hey, there's Andrew Sada. How are you, sir?
Andrew Sada.
Andrew Sada. By the way, Andrew got me hooked up on these right here. These are cool.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
They're new. I'm not sure what set they actually are in, but they were on Pick a Brick. He was ordering, and so he got me some. So they're quite nice. Except they are very scuffy in the curve from the packing. So stupid Lego. Good, Andrew. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, all right. So who's doing what for the holidays? Even though Jeff is not having a holiday, you can flex on my show all you want. Thursday, I'm going to be taking a pumpkin pie nap.
Well, I could always just broadcast the old gray with the EH version on Thursday. The old gray room.
Okay. Beauty. Captain Xavier, what does your Thanksgiving look like?
I will be traveling to Eastern Washington to visit family.
Cool.
And a bunch of my brothers and sisters will be getting together to play the newest version of the Monkey Island video game series that has recently come out.
Cool.
Oh, that sounds
interesting.
Cool. Yes, we'll be playing Curse of Monkey Island at least, and then whatever the newest one's called. I don't even remember what it's called, but we all agreed we would not play it until we could all get together on Thanksgiving, and then we would marathon Monkey Island.
Large family?
Yeah, I've got 6 brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Then the answer is definitely yes.
Yes, but not all of them will be there. So
even if half of them show up, that's still more family members than I will see. So
yeah.
All right, Mr. Sandlin, what are you doing for the holiday?
Myself and Small Paul are just gonna chill out here and make a turkey. Well, I bought a turkey breast. That's about the rest of the turkey.
Because turkeys are freaking expensive still.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. It was $30 just for the 6 pounds of turkey breast. So
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I could swear a year ago it was 15.
No,
Probably.
I agree.
Yeah.
But yeah,
turkey I've had sitting in my freezer for 4 years seems like an investment. I don't know how long a frozen turkey will last, but I'm gonna find out.
If it's green, I want pictures, and then
I am curious to see how that experiment goes.
Indeed.
just deep fry it, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
5 out of 6 siblings don't survive the holidays.
It should be good. We also believe in a good and thorough gluttoning on Thanksgiving.
And
so there will be turkey, there will probably be ham, there will be whatever the second youngest sister shot this year, which I think is venison.
Did you say what she shot? That is awesome.
Yeah, she's the only one in the family that hunts. She's a wildlife resource major, so she murdered animals.
So there's 6 of you or 7, and you're like nerf, real bullets, nerf. Is that how it goes?
No, it goes tax law, nerf, theater and art, massage, murdering animals, and then cooking. We're a very diverse group.
I want to come. I want to be there. I just want to sit back and that's all. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, we're
there's a fair amount of what you would call liberal arts sprinkled in there.
Oh yeah. My father's a doctor. My mother has a degree in child development and currently works in a prison, rehabilitating inmates.
It says volumes. Volumes.
Is it a Turkish?
Both my parents are left-handed. That should tell you something. Only 2 of the kids ended up left-handed, though. So
it is a recessive gene.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. So anyway, I'll get to eat venison. I love venison. I also like elk. Every once in a while, we get elk. It's been a while.
Is gluttony? I hope it is. I want it to be.
It should be. It should.
Gluttony. Yes.
Gluttony.
We have the first meal. Most people, have Thanksgiving dinner. We have a Thanksgiving lunch, and then have a coma, and then have a Thanksgiving dinner where we heat everything back up again and do it twice in one day, because you can't just glut one. That's not proper gluttony.
That's not awesome. Dana, what is up with y'all? What are y'all doing?
We are probably just going to be staying at home. Wife has not been feeling all too well. We did get usually Matthew invites us, and then we also had another friends of ours invite us, and we were contemplating doing that. But after me being sick last week and her not feeling well, and she's been having a couple other medical health type feelings, and I'm like, I don't think that's probably a good idea for us to be going to somebody else's house if you're not feeling quite up to par. So we will probably stay home and crank up the oven and pop something in, but we're not going to go all out and do the turkeys because they're ridiculous. I may throw a pie together, but we've been watching carbs, so that may not happen either. It may be just a Thursday here at the Knutson.
Grateful Thursday?
Grateful Thursday. Grateful Thursday.
That's okay.
Yeah. But I do have Thursday and Friday off, so I will be. I think I'm going to devote Thursday to Razor Crest Day. Ooh. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going
building the Razor Crest.
I decided that Victoria told me that it was a late birthday gift, and so I didn't have to wait till Christmas. And I just haven't had the appropriate time. And since I think the other 2 projects I've been working on, I will be at a pause point by Thursday, so then I can just sit down and build the Razor Crest. It kind of looks like a turkey.
That's something to be thankful for.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly. And it does kind of look like a turkey.
Like a turkey. Maybe I might even take pictures of it on a turkey platter.
There you go. Put an apple in its mouth. Wait, no, that's pigs. Put the little flare things on the motor so it looks like the little frills on the legs.
The little frill. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like that.
And I'm going to be working and basically trying to figure out why no one's putting anything up on YouTube all weekend.
You ungrateful Canadian, you.
Yeah. It's your day to shine. You should be like YouTube all day, all the time. You'll get so many subscribers because you'll be the only one posting content.
That's right. Possibility, but I'm still working too. So yeah.
Well,
work schmirk. Come on, man.
Hey, so you know what? Before in our last parting moments, is anybody doing Black Friday?
I used to every year would do a run where I'd go to all the Goodwills near where I lived, because there were 10 Goodwills within a 20-mile radius of where I lived in Tacoma. And so I would do a big Black Friday Goodwill run looking for Nerf blasters. And of my top 10 YouTube videos for views, 7 of them are Goodwill run videos.
That actually sounds entertaining.
For some reason, people love watching me go to Goodwills looking for Nerf blasters.
Well, it's probably quality content. That's all I gotta say.
I thought so. But
what's your success rate? Do you find them every store type thing?
Oh yeah, back when I first started doing it, I would come home with a truck full of Nerf because those big city Goodwills, they'd always have 10 to 20 Nerf blasters at each Goodwill around the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd buy, 5 or so from each Goodwill. Well, you go to 10 Goodwills, that's 50 blasters. Yeah. That adds up quick.
Wow.
When you're buying them for, Black Friday prices, so they're, $1.50 a blaster for blasters that usually go for anywhere between $20 to $40. I see why people, found it cathartic to watch somebody find all these wonderful deals.
Yeah.
I just wish you could get Lego at Goodwill, but no.
Not anymore. You used to, but now it's
now they all
far between.
sell it online because they know what it's worth.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That bubble burst.
Uh,
Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I popped into my Target today, and I also had to pop into Walmart real fast. And Target started their I guess the general Black Friday deals on the 20th, which was yesterday.
$23 right here.
Yeah. Online and in the store. So, I mean, other than I guess they're maybe going to have some doorbuster deals for Friday, but otherwise everything else has already been on sale this week. And even walking into Walmart, same thing. It's like they've already got their Black Friday sales going all week long. I don't even know if Friday morning is really a need to go anywhere.
I think more and more places have recognized that doing the whole doorbuster, people trampling each other, is not as economically viable as just having a week-long sale where anyone can actually find the time to take advantage of it.
Right. And and what's weird is that, like, my Target, I mean, it already, today is Monday, and it was almost like post-Christmas or post-Black Friday in there already. I mean, it was pretty sparse. The Walmart has been pretty much sparse almost all year long. I mean, it's very rarely had much on the shelf. So I'm curious to see what both of those aisles will look like next Monday. They'll probably be empty, would be my guess.
I've been tracking Lego sales, like Lego's stock level on my channel on Wednesday nights, and they were up like 85% stock in store early in September.
Yeah.
And we've been tracking it weekly now just because we know it's going to drop in the next couple of weeks. So I think they were in the 70% last time I checked, which was last Wednesday. So it'll be interesting to see what this week, obviously next weekend as well.
So,
and then
what was that statistic? What was that statistic again?
Hold on, I'll pull it up because I don't want to.
Is it store availability stock? Is that what you're saying?
In online availability of the Lego stock. So
okay,
it's from Lego.com. Early, let's see, mid-October they were 89% of their sets were available.
Okay.
And now they're down to 79% as of last Wednesday. So they've dropped 10% already. And last year it dropped down to, I think, around Christmas and New Year's, it was like 11% of stock was available.
Right.
So,
which doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And I bet you we will see that number happen quicker this year, probably.
Well, I don't know, because I mean the economy's taking a downturn too, so maybe not. Like, and
yeah, but Christmas time is weird. Parents always find a way. That's usually how it is. So.
The kids are going to get their stuff. Huh?
Yeah.
They're not going to skip
people stop spending as much leading up to Christmas so they can spend more during Christmas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know YouTube ad revenue goes through the roof during the Christmas season.
What I find interesting, though, is that, what they did. I know the rumor mill was 5 times VIP points, but it wound up being that you had to spend $100 or 100 VIP points to get the opportunity or to get the voucher to buy what I think was 8 different sets that basically was the equivalency of 5 times VIP points for that set.
Oh, that deal, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, the Atari, a couple, I can't remember the sets off the top of my head, but I find it strange. I mean,
yeah,
we've never seen them do that before. Is it because they've got those sets just were not moving as fast as they anticipated? So
honestly, I also think it was in store only. So I have a feeling that it was just let's get people in the door.
Could be.
Oh, sorry, we sold out of that one already. But hey, we have other stuff here.
Could be.
Right?
Could be
they would have had a few of them, but
I mean, it wouldn't be the first bait and switch that's happened
exactly.
in consumer history. So who knows? Could be.
Very true. I was at store Sunday. I was up in the area where it was because a fan of my Nerf channel wanted to give me their Lego collection. So I was up there. What on earth is that?
It's a present.
It's a present. There's a thing. People are building presents.
Build together.
Little boxes.
Yep. Build your box.
Xavier, I find it amazing that your Nerf channel community just was like, hey, gonna send you something.
It continues to this day to baffle me, especially since I've met other YouTubers who don't just get sent stuff, who are like their channel's 10 times larger than mine, and they don't just get sent stuff, but I get sent stuff.
Yeah, but you have an audience of Nerf people, and they probably have Lego, and they're not as into it as
There's been a lot of that. I very commonly get told we want it to go to somewhere that'll appreciate it. Like, well, I definitely will. So,
Yeah.
Well,
I spent the last couple of days sorting most of that collection. I haven't quite gotten all of it. There was a big bin of random stuff.
So,
there weren't supposed to be any minifigures, but I found one minifigure that allowed me to complete another minifigure that I'd wanted to build because a friend of mine mentioned this. Here we have Captain Roger Roger.
Captain Roger Roger.
Captain Roger Roger.
That's awesome.
I had everything but the helmet, and then there happened to be a Captain America minifig in this collection, and so I was able to build Captain Roger Roger, which will be going to a friend of mine for Christmas because he was the one who wanted it.
So we had our lug meeting this weekend, and one of our lug members is the owner or proprietor of the Bricks and Minifigures in Johns Creek, who we've had on the show with us, Chris. And we got talking because the guy's house who we were having the meeting at is the guy who he and his wife put on Atlanta BrickCon. And he used to have a Lego secondhand store as well, and still has a basement full of actually it looks very similar to my basement, if anything a little less organized than my basement, which actually made me feel good. Just shelves and boxes and stock of this and that and the other. And so a conversation came up about how the guy who's running Bricks and Minifigures, how he get sets that come in and go, it's a turnover kind of scenario. And he was mentioning that there is a lady showing up, I think today or yesterday, with a pickup truck full of Lego that she was dropping off. And he's like, well, what do you want for it? She's like, you can have it. And he's like, no. I am a for sale business. I can't just accept this for free. I have to charge you something. And he's like, just throw a number. She's like, $2. And he's like, at least let me take you next door and buy you lunch. And he said, this is not uncommon.
No.
It's amazing. And
I mean, as someone who has been given multiple very large collections for a song, a lot of it really is they feel they've gotten the value out of it that they paid for it, and they just want it to go to someone who will appreciate it. Other people, they want $500 for a $5 set because they Googled it and somebody somewhere would pay that for it.
Exactly.
It comes and goes. It's weird. And sometimes, like, I recently paid for a collection and it was all vintage stuff. Some of the stuff was older than I am. And I paid a decent amount for it. And then the collection I got today was almost all newer stuff. But they even threw in the bins. It was amazing.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
that's happened to me a couple times. I got a bunch of probably about 6 or 7 year old now, probably more like 10, just town stuff. But it had the first Quinjet in it, and it had all the figures from the first Quinjet, and so it's sitting right up there. But at about 10 years ago, somebody said, "Look, we have the first Star Destroyer. It's an old gray. My son started to build it. He put it back in the box and never built it. Would you like to have it?" I'm like, "Can I pay you money?" And they're like, "No, you can just have it because we're tired of it being in our closet." So I never built it. It's all parts here in my collection because I didn't want to build it either because I didn't have shelf space for it. But I got all that gray for nothing. So yeah,
I'm in the same boat. I've got an old Star Destroyer in a drawer here that I've never built that someone gave me. I've got the big Millennium Falcon in a box in my closet I haven't gotten around to building yet. That actually wasn't a set. The person parted it out from Bricklink.
Oh my.
That's not.
So I have no idea if it's even all in there. They made me agree that I could have it if we eventually do a build party and a bunch of us nerds get together and build it one weekend. And that was like 3 years ago. We still haven't found the time.
Well, you got COVID in there, so COVID.
Yeah, there was a plague. Last year was 2019. We know. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, everybody, we are at an hour. This has been fun, just hanging out, chilling out. Like I said, there will be no show on Thursday because of the holiday for 4 out of 5 of us. And we will be back on Messy Monday. On Messy Monday, we will talk about the 2 episodes of Lego Masters coming on this week, and then talk about the finale and everything. When the holiday show comes on, we'll mention it. We'll just go on with our normal show and everything. The holiday show looks fun as well, but we'll not make it the major focus of our show.
Have they announced that yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I just haven't. Well, I don't watch regular TV, so I haven't seen any ads or anything.
I'm not giving away secrets, but one of the celebrity contestants on that show has passed away since filming and broadcast. So, so that will be interesting. Hopefully, they'll honor him in that and everything. So, anyway, thank you guys. By the way, I just want to say I am thankful for you guys, all the people that come in our show. I am personally very thankful that you guys are willing to come and hang out and all that kind of stuff. I am very grateful on 500 subscribers, and hopefully we've not run anybody off today or any bots have dropped us and everything. But I saw somebody pop a like. If you're still listening, pop a like to the show. I would appreciate it. Thankful for y'all. Very blessed that you would call us friends. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Be awesome and build awesome.